It's okay to have a slight swivel when we have to just go within one hand shape. If we were doing an arpeggio, like if I had to turn around again, then the swivel becomes a problem with alignment. But sometimes we have something like this, where we can create a circular or elliptical shape, and it's no problem. So when we put the hands together, we get... So I'm suggesting that the left hand might circle sort of underneath here. And then on this one, might be a little bit more forward, more in this direction. So under, and then a little bit up. It's not exactly over. So then those go together and you get... And then in measure 4, you get the first sforzando. So it's a sort of bringing the tension up. And notice the fingering. I'm suggesting keeping the hand small, 5 to 2, and then moving the whole hand, not stretching like this, but, and then playing 1, 5, come back to 5. So 1, 5, 2, 1, 5. And then here I think I'd go back to 5, 2, 1, 2. So putting that together in measure 4, we get... pianissimo. So we have quite a range of dynamics right there, and so it's probably worth practicing slowly, starting at maybe about a forte. Here you have maybe mezzo piano or piano, and then come up for this. Come down. Now piano. Now maybe pianissimo, you might use the una corda. When you put that whole thing together, you have quite an arc of dynamics. That way, when you come in with the forte, it's abrupt in a good subito manner, immediately feeling the difference between the dying down to the pianissimo in measure 7. Feels very dramatic. This is a place where we use devices like the secret of rhythmic playing to play with a compressed fashion. So not, but so you kind of wait a split second before playing the 6 notes or the 6/16 notes followed by the 8th. And you feel the resistance on these. Now, how do we do that technically? Well, first we have a shape here of, and notice that I'm coming, it's basically, it looks like, because of all these thirds, there is a rotational component of this, but there's also a kind of moving around, as in over. If I didn't have these thirds, what if it were just this? That's kind of what it's like. So it's kind of like going over. So don't think about these notes, the bottom ones, but... And notice that if I play them maybe portato first, you get the macro shape, I like to call it, the larger shape of what's happening here. That way you get them all for one. You can practice these with 2-note slurs. And then maybe groups of 3. Till it all feels like one continuous thing. And you do the same thing in the left hand. You could go... In this case, it would be 1, 1, 2, 3, so, because this is not really legato from 1 to 1, of course. So then you get them together. And you can feel the resistance of these. I'm not going, it loses all of its character. So we're thinking more at the half note. 1, 2. Right? So there's a different kind of rhythmic interplay happening and inflection.